For months I've been following a trail of clues, and the trail ended here. I've got a folder of documents that prove all of your crimes. I just need to get into that warehouse and see what you've been up to. A crowbar, used by the law-abiding to open crates. I'll just take it, you know? All right. What the? Poppy gas. The oldest trick in the book. If I was awake, I might have felt ashamed. Ugh. Huh? Don't panic, Petra. You've been in worse scrapes. Let's see, what should I do? I don't have anything. Even if I could wiggle free, I'd just fall to my death. And just between you and me, I don't want to do that. I pride myself on being, but when push— Hello? Anybody out there? I could use a little help. Anyone? Help!
So, you're awake at last. You're lucky I'm feeling generous, or I'd charge you for my time.
Lion!
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as— I've got enough evidence to put you away for life!
Oh my, that is a problem. And I am good at solving problems. I wonder, how should I solve this one?
What was in that warehouse?
Warehouse? What warehouse?
Don't play coy with me.
Do you mean that warehouse that burned to the ground no less than 20 minutes ago?
What?
A freak accident. I'm afraid that nobody—
You call yourself a lawyer?
No. I call myself the best lawyer. And I intend to—
Ha! You fell right into my trap.
Someone will fall into something, but I don't think it will be me.
Enough talk. You wouldn't believe—
You mean the evidence that was in your—
What?
Oh. Anyway, do give my—
Something about that lion makes my blood boil. One day I'm gonna nail that guy. I'm gonna collect enough evidence and make it stick. Of course, until then, I have other things.
Hey, watch it, lady. I'm flying here.
Saved by the Gump Transit System. How embarrassing. Yeah, sorry. You available?
Yeah, the meter's running. Where do you want to go?
Just take me home. Plumley Street.
All right, hold on.
Stupid lion. That's the 5th time he's nearly killed me. I'll get him one day. Who am I kidding? I even lost my journal chasing that lion. How can I be a— I think I have a spare journal. cabinet is... My file cabinet key. My spare notebook should... If I uncover anything interesting, it saves me from needing to... Good thing I had a spare. I always feel lost without my journal. You hear that, Emerald City? I'm packing a new notebook and I'm not afraid to use it. Hey, Lion! I beg your pardon. Come on in.
Thank you. You're Petra.
That's what it says on the door. What can I do for you, Miss...
D. You can call me D.
All right, D. What brings you downtown?
I'm looking for his name is Ansel.
Ansel, huh? And
I haven't seen him for
Go on.
Well, I heard that he got back 2 nights ago. Nobody has seen him.
So, who told you he was...
Nobody. I have a magic device that keeps tabs on him.
A magic device?
I have a magic license. I'm not breaking any law.
What did this magical
He was visiting Gillikin country before entering the city. I have to know what happened to him.
A missing fiancé? Sounds like... Still, a case is a case. Next...
I'll give you an advance of 200 emeralds. 500 more when you find him.
700 emeralds? Scratch next month's rent. That would cover me till summer. Looks like you got your...
I knew you were the... Here's a picture.
Where can I contact you if I...
Oh, I'll be watching.
Great. I not only have a client, but a guardian. What's her angle? Wait a minute. Tornado. I wonder... Excuse me, Miss Gale.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, very clever. You might just solve this after all.
I knew it. Dorothy Gale. The bright-eyed little girl who blew her way into Oz over 40 years. What is she doing here? Why does she need my help when she could just... Still, I guess I'd better get... Ansel was in Gillikin country. That's probably where... Of all the soldiers to be on duty, TikTok is the second to last one I want to see. Still, beggars can't be choosers. TikTok. It's been years.
What is your...
Charming is... I have some questions.
That is...
I'm looking for a man. He was last reported.
You are mistaken. No one named Ansel.
You're sure?
Affirmative.
Were you on duty to...
Negative.
Then how do you know for...
I have memorized. Nobody named Ansel.
Could he have used a false...
Using a false name.
But could he have done...
It is within the parameters.
How can we find out for...
If you have a photo...
This is a photograph of Ansel. Do you recognize him?
Affirmative. He did not use the name Ansel when he entered the city. He will have to report back to me and tell the truth. And
maybe I can tell him for you. What?
His destination was registered as for the residence of Miss Betsy.
Thanks a mil.
Only doing...
Granetta Lane is one of the nicer streets in the Emerald City. At least...
Hey,
Hey, does Betsy Bobbins live here?
who wants to know?
I just have...
You got questions? Nobody gets in.
Who is she?
If you don't know, Then why are you bugging?
Her name came up in an investigation.
Investigation?
I'm not with the guard.
Look, Betsy...
So you say. I need to get in...
Well, tough. I only let Betsy's them in delivery.
Deliveries?
Men send her presents. Flowers, jewelry, clothes, whatever. She doesn't always take them in.
Hello again. I want to know more.
That's Miss Bobbins to you. What do you...
What does she do? Does she have a job?
Betsy? No, she don't work. She's a lady.
So
She entertains.
she travels, huh? Didn't Dee... Where does Betsy...
Oh, everywhere. Real cultured Betsy is.
Everywhere.
Well, not everywhere. The winky air is too thin for her. She don't travel there. And Gillikin country is too dangerous. But she particularly likes Munchkin country in the spring.
Really?
And Quadlin country in the summer.
Let's talk. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And that, as we...
You mean it? They...
Not any...
Oh, how
Now,
Of course!
I didn't. I said emeralds. You are able... Because if not,
They did?
Yes.
Well, don't you? You'll get your money.
I'm counting on it.
Lion.
She remembered. Don't be a...
Don't let the door... Creep. Scrap.
Hello, Nick. Thanks for dropping.
Even after all these years of no... Still, you look troubled.
I do? Or do I mean? Either way,
Find what?
my green button. Can you be a
So,
fan? Or is it? Oh, well, you buying it?
I might. What are you...
An emerald. Take a look at...
What was the...
Nothing. Or what's it? Oh, it doesn't.
He's bad news.
Oh, he's just a...
Soft. Anything new?
New? Or is it yet? Oh, it's so conf... But look at these flowers.
Very color.
They come from all... I almost wish I...
Tell me about...
Aren't they just... Or do I mean... It's so hot.
The flower.
Oh, yes. You won't find a better...
I'd like to buy...
That's all. Or is it one? Oh, it does. It's 5 emeralds.
Here you go.
I can mix a bouquet.
Give me a... Red flowers.
What do I mean? Beauty. Either way.
Thanks. Bye, Scrap.
Toodaloo!
A man in a white... There's something Vic can't Evening.
Evening.
You know my name?
Of course.
How?
Know me for knowledge.
Great. And sure. Anything...
Before I read it, I was uninformed. Which do you...
I think.
Madness is...
You're over. See you. I have a delivery.
You do? Well, let's... Yeah, Beth, go on in.
Thanks. Are you Betsy Bobbins?
Uh-huh. Are those flowers?
Yes.
Who are they Well,
Oh no, I'm looking for him.
What?
You know him?
Yeah, I know him. Lousy lowlife. If you find that bum, you can keep him.
Did Ansel come here 2 nights ago?
Yeah, he tried to. Told me he needed to hide out. Whatever. I gave him 5 minutes before I sent the guard.
What happened when the guard...
He ran away.
Did the guard...
I don't know.
Maybe I will.
Ginger,
Ginger. A feeling of cold I hadn't seen. You sure it was?
Sure.
That's all. Thanks, Betsy.
Sure.
I have some more.
That
Where can I?
how would I?
You said you.
Doesn't mean I know. If I want to.
Where can?
How you does if
Where?
how if
How do
we read these people
and
he
as leads go? That's all. Thanks.
sure.
The Royal Universe. I've never. So this is what I can't say. Hello,
Welcome to the... I am Professor H.
Wogglebug. Are you the same Wogglebug?
The very same.
No, but it's on my shelf.
You've bought my books but haven't read them.
Well, not exactly. I found them in a box on the street.
I see. Did you want something?
What is this?
Ah,
Knowledge.
all the our students simply taste so much more efficient than the old.
I'd like.
I'm afraid so you aren't
Let's talk. I'm looking.
answering questions.
Do you know field?
Anthropology.
I don't think.
That I haven't heard.
Here's this
Come to think of it, yes, it looks like one of...
cutter. What do you?
I remember him do...
Do you know?
I wouldn't...
Let's talk about this.
My...
What do you teach?
Teach, my dear. We do not do anything so we learn.
What's the difference?
Why waste?
That's.
It's the future.
Where
They are off contributing.
can I?
I'm afraid the waiting list is quite... If you submit an application, we'll review it in 5 years.
Let's talk about. Who is
He works here, I think.
cut?
Yes, he recently...
Could I speak?
I don't see... Cutter!
Yes, Professor?
This young lady...
Oh, whatever you...
Is Cutter?
He's a very capable...
How long?
Oh, years. He couldn't afford the tuition, so 5 years later, he's still...
Let's talk about. Thanks.
Good evening.
So your name?
Yes,
Petra.
likewise.
I'm looking.
Ansel?
That's it.
Yes, I...
Knew him.
He hasn't...
Tell me about.
He was
Expedition.
a historic. I organized...
A waste of university...
Please, Professor.
What is your?
He worked for me. He liked to travel. He didn't ask...
Where is
I don't know. He joined... I haven't heard...
Ansel?
He is?
According to my
And you're...
I'm doing my.
Who...
I can't tell you.
Are you close?
Something about. I'm not sure.
Please.
I'm sorry. Why are you?
If he returned from the expedition, then it's a matter of... I must...
I can only get.
Well, then...
Technically, he. Tell you what. If you can match my client's price.
What price?
800. I'm a detective.
800? I'm just an assistant professor. I can't afford that. Is there anything else?
About your. Do you still?
Yes, I do.
Isn't.
But you're...
No, I'm. But having access to those pills.
You know, Professor Wogglebug.
Yes, Cutter.
This woman is now temporarily on with all the privileges.
Are you sure about that? Knowledge is a precious thing to waste.
She's worthy, Professor.
Very well. Young lady, if you seek knowledge about anything, come and see me.
Thank you. Thanks for.
Leaving already?
How do I use?
Simply faith.
You're pulling.
I am pulling nothing. You...
Fine. I desire not. Give me the public. Hi, Cutter.
Hello again.
So,
Me?
I find...
Really?
Yes,
Well,
Where are you?
oh, just you've never heard.
So you're a monk?
Yes, it was a long time ago, though I still wear the...
What brought...
I wanted to look...
So why come here? Why learn about the wonders? Isn't it better to go?
Yeah, but besides, I wanted to learn.
Why are you...
Things have... The Phanphasm War was the first real disaster. We had new laws, new policies.
Not all...
So before... Well,
You certainly...
we all...
I think you... Did I say... I must... Let's talk... About...
Yes?
Actually... Thanks for...
Leaving...
Hello, Professor.
Yes,
About...
yes.
Let's talk... About...
My...
Let's talk... About this...
Ma-
Let's talk... About...
Yes,
I'd like...
you have.
Let's talk... About...
Yes.
Is...
He's my... A very...
Let's... Thanks.
Good evening.
I desire... Give me the public... There's nothing else. I don't need to... Hey,
You may add
I have some...
any questions.
Actually, do you still...
She is
Ginger outranks. Where can I find...
General Ginger. She should
I don't. Thanks, Tick.
only.
There was no magic.
Yes, under no... 7. Hey, General. Night. I'm Ronald Ginger. They seem... Magic was involved in this, and neither of you have a license.
Hey, you can't pin this on us.
Oh, yes, I can. You were experimenting with magic, and it destroyed your ship. It's obvious. General. Petro, your Ginger isn't... Trotton.
That's a lie. It's a conspiracy.
Hey, what is it? It was on the edge of the... Someone else was... Bill? Trot?
No.
Nope. I think... Oh, for Lurleen's... Do you really... Perhaps you're... Okay, you two get out of here. If they were... But if people... Petro. And who... Just... You... Ginger could always put... You know why I left. Yeah, I do. How is your She's asking, but I'm not going to... About... What a... We were at war. You abandoned... There's no... Why didn't you... That's all I wanted. You weren't the only one with family, Petra. That's why we were fighting. What made you... Because he was... Then we have... What happened? We won the war. While you were turning over stones, we sent the Phanphasms... And here you are now. Shut your mouth. Actually, yeah. I need help. I wouldn't... What made... Talking to... Here's... You can ask whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I'll... Do you know a man... That guy? Sure. I'm looking. Betsy told... I gave chase. He got away? Shocked and... I thought General... Oh, I'll... What do you know? He's smuggling... Ansel's a... That's what I said. He tried to hide some... He won't try that. So... Anybody... If smuggling... Where is... Our investigation... Where... Our investigation... Actually... Suits... About... What a... What happened? It's not... Looks like the... Brilliant. Who are just some... They don't... Who does that... I don't know. I'll take a look. Never mind. See, yeah.